Hello Shift, and welcome to a little game that me and Tim are going to play. A lot of you have probably played the game Guess Who before. This one we're doing with a bit of a twist. We can't ask any questions about their physical appearance. So it's got to be kind of more high level questions like, do I think that this person can swim? I don't know, Tim.
Really conceptual there, Adam.
Super conceptual.
I can't even think of any. Does blue bring out your eyes?
Does it? Do you enjoy wearing stripes?
Oh, well, we will never know, Adam, until we play.
Never play. I think it's time to choose our character. I've pre-selected a character. This is, just gonna put it out there, this is my favorite character. I tend to always play with this person because in the feature...
Do you always lose game?
No, I always win. Oh, because, well, mainly in the feature round, I feel like they have intricate yet unique features so that you can always kind of, no matter how much they try round down, it takes longer to get to this person in my theory. Cool. Tim, are we ready to begin?
I reckon. You're walking down the street in your raincoat and you see a big puddle.
Yeah.
Do you jump in the puddle or do you not?
Yeah, I think about it. I definitely think about it.
But you don't do it.
I don't do it. No,
Okay.
I don't do it.
Here we go. Here we're going to get rid of a few people now. Okay, so Roger, he would not. Joe would. Hans, I don't know. Daniel wouldn't. Sarah wouldn't. Katrin, I don't think would. Theo and Max, absolutely. And if she's feeling a bit cheeky, she might.
Oh, yeah.
Charles wouldn't. Carmen definitely wouldn't. Herman would go in head first.
Beautiful.
Sophie can't ruin the dread. Yeah, Maria, nah, don't want to ruin the beret. Eric's a fisherman, so, well, I think. So Anita wouldn't, Isabel wouldn't. I don't think Paul's a jumper. Victor, if he's feeling playful. Oh, I reckon I'm going to leave it at that.
Tim.
Yeah.
My person. Are they a folder or a scruncher?
Ooh.
Do they fold their toilet paper or do they scrunch their toilet paper?
I don't know, it might change on weekends. Definitely come across as a folder, this person, but could be a closet scruncher.
So James says he's a folder. Joe is a scruncher. Hans is a
absolutely.
scruncher. Sarah's a folder. Katrin's a folder. Theo might be that closet version that you were talking about because they might scrunch in secret. Max, there's no secret with Max. Or what about Theo?
I don't know if he would wipe.
If he would wipe it all.
I don't know, he just lives fast and loose, Adam.
Here's my theory with all of our white-haired folk out there.
Okay.
This is purely going on, I'm assuming that these guys are 90 plus. I don't know when toilet paper was invented. I know that newspaper used to be used and you had to scrunch it to make it soft. Therefore, I believe that all of the older looking people are scrunchers.
I reckon you're onto something there, Ads.
So I just knocked down a few. Frank and Bernard I'm going to get rid of. Felipe might scrunch. Yep. I think that Sophie might use a bidet.
Okay, Ads. In a year or two, we're going to have to go back to the polls.
Correct.
Vote for a new government.
Yep.
Now, Saturday morning, your person didn't go pre-polling.
No, they didn't.
They just went to the town hall on the
day.
They
wanted the democracy sausage.
The Democ sauce.
The Democ sauce.
Hope that never trends as a hashtag. They finally get their way into the town hall, get their bit of paper. Do they vote for the Greens?
I don't think they vote for the Greens.
So I'm going to get rid of anybody who would vote for the Greens. Start at the bottom. Frank. He'd vote for the Greens.
I reckon he would.
He would vote for the Greens.
Social media told him to.
Lucas would vote for the Greens.
Yep.
Stephen and Felipe, on the fence. They could be swinging Greens, but you never really know. Eric, I think he'd be a Labor voter. Herman could potentially vote for the Greens.
Yep.
I'm going to say he's a bit of a greenie. My man Joe, I reckon he's a Greens voter.
Yeah.
Maxie, he's a Greens voter. I reckon I'm good.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep it there.
Timothy, your person. Cat person or dog person?
Oh, ooh. I'm gonna go cat person.
Cat person?
Cat person.
Okay. I reckon Theo's a dog person.
Absolutely.
I reckon Eric has like a sea dog that goes fishing with him.
Absolutely. A sea dog.
You know, like Little Mermaid, there's a dog that's always on the boat. Anyway, Carmen's a dog person. Carmen doesn't like cats.
Yeah, rate that.
Katrin is a definite cat. Sarah, I think, could like both. Daniel's a dog. Roger's a dog. And I think Anita's a dog. Isabel's definitely a cat.
Could potentially your person be bilingual or multilingual? Bilingual? Multilingual?
Yeah, I reckon.
Have you limited yourself to just one extra language if you're bilingual? Or does that just mean I know more than one language?
I think bilingual means you speak two, but
Must be two.
trilingual sounds a bit up yourself.
A little bit, very specific.
Yeah.
More than one language adds.
My person, I think, can speak more than one language, but I would say that their second language it's very minimal and they speak it to their grandparents.
Han's definitely bilingual.
Yeah.
Definitely bilingual. Sarah, I reckon, did a language in university as part of an arts degree. 'Cause
Yes.
we love those.
Yes. Yeah, Sarah speaks French.
Absolutely. Katrin, I reckon she's a one language wonder.
Oh,
so
she's
away she goes. Anne would say that she's bilingual to her friends, but doesn't know
No.
anything. Her languages are Australian and proper British. Eric, he knows the language of the sea, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Felipe absolutely knows more than. Bernard only knows one language. Victor only knows the one. Ooh, and Eric. See ya. Yeah, I got 5 left.
Has your person ever broken a bone?
I'm going to say a fairly hard no.
I reckon Stephen accidentally broke his leg once.
Yep, rate that.
Isabel broke her arm as a child. Anita fell out of a tree and did something as well.
Definitely a tree faller.
I reckon Herman.
Herm.
I reckon he could have, but I don't reckon he has yet. I reckon he's brittle, but he hasn't.
Maybe he will.
Yeah. Katrin, I think, used to be in like the roller derby or something, and she has. I think
Yeah, no,
Sarah,
I rate that.
I think Sarah's got her original bonage.
Big play here. Adam. Does your person, do they have a self-sustaining garden at their house and they live off only what they can grow?
I reckon my person, it wouldn't necessarily be a full self-sustaining garden, but I reckon that they have more than just herbs. Maybe dabbles in tomatoes or pumpkin,
Okay.
but definitely herbs. Yeah.
Okay. Hans definitely picks me as a bit of a gardener. Sarah knows. She's a milk. She goes and buys the milk, picks
Yeah.
up the bread. Felipe, I reckon, has a bit of a patch growing out the back. Stephen, absolutely not. There we go.
How many have you got left?
I've got 3 left.
Oh, me too. Okay. Are you low-key addicted to social media?
Oh, ads, I wouldn't even say low key. I would say high key. High key addicted. I'm just so. There's no level of addiction
Yeah.
that describes how addicted this person is to social media.
I think I've got you. I hope I've got you.
Oh, so I'm going to need a real like.
I-
Either pluck a guess here or crack another question.
Yeah. Who have you got left? Talk me through who you've got left.
I got Felipe, the mystery Ginge, Hans, who is I think our German correspondent, and Wildman Theo.
Wildman Theo, yeah.
If you need a haircut, do you do it yourself or do you go to a hairdresser?
I reckon that my person would get it done.
Well, that gets rid of Felipe because he's bald. Bald men should be able to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Or at least at home. And be able to stick their heads in bowling ball machines and get a nice little shine happening.
Yeah.
Get a bit of a polish.
Bit of Mr. Sheen.
Bit of Mr. Sheen. Ooh.
So you're between curls and straight.
Curls
Kind
and almost a crew cut.
Yeah.
Theo, a bit wild, but I reckon he might caress his curls. Want someone else to delicately look after them. Okay, ads. Over to you.
Tim,
Yeah.
are you Sarah?
I am Sarah.
Who have you got for me?
Theo.
Mate, I can't believe this worked. Well,
We are just two peas, Adam.
we're just two peas in a pod. That was Guess Who, not your normal way of doing it. Why don't you give this a crack at home and let us know how you go? But I think we did a very good job.
I rate this, ads. I rate it
Easy.
highly.
Well, Adam and Tim, back to you in the studio.